So we are starting netiquettes. Uh,
Good
Kritika,
afternoon,
can
sir.
both of you? Yeah. Please don't speak now. We are starting the class. Okay. You cannot speak even now. If you need, you can put on your videos to raise your hand. You can raise your hand to ask any question. You would not be able to speak now. Okay, now let us talk about netiquettes. Now, what is netiquette? Netiquette is the word that comes from the two combination of two words. One is internet, and the last second one is etiquettes. Internet and etiquettes. We know what is internet. Now let us understand what is etiquettes. I think all of you are aware of that. You may have learnt it in MSc. Etiquettes means good behavior. Good behavior. When you follow on when you do something on the internet, it becomes netiquettes. The good behavior or good character, good things, those we must follow while using the internet are called netiquettes. Now, what are the netiquettes are? First one, use proper salutation and signature. Now, what do you mean by salutation is? Salutation doesn't mean saying something like this. Salutation is uh, calling someone, or when we call someone, meet someone for the first time, we call them by some using some specific words. Those words are termed as salutation. For example, when you meet your elders, so what you do, you say pranam uncle ji or pranam dadaji. So that name you are calling by, and then with the word, that is salutation. Like when you had written the letters, obviously all of you had learned how to write letters. In the letters, the very first word that you use to uh, start before starting the body, that is called salutation. Like dear sir, uh, loving friend, those things we say salutation. And what is signature? At the end of something, we write something, your lovingly, your sincerely, those things. And beside that, your signature means the thing that can identify you uniquely on the internet is your signature. The thing that identify you uniquely on internet is your signature. Next is keep your message concise. Don't write rubbish. You need not to write anything rubbish while you are sending message to someone or sending emails to someone over internet. Keep the message precise, means to the point. No need of beating around the bush. Just to the point. Be respectful and avoid sarcasm. Be respectful. Be respectful means, obviously you can understand what is meaning by respectful. So when you talk to someone, when you use the internet, be respectful to the others, those who are using, or those you are presenting, or something you are discussing with someone else on the internet. Be respectful to them. Then comes sarcasm. Now, what is sarcasm is? Sarcasm means, almost we can say it is criticism. Sarcasm means criticism. Now, criticism can be done on various topics or various things. Those we can say criticism. Okay. Now, don't criticize anyone. Okay. Sarcasm. Okay. Now, Just let me check what is the meaning of sarcasm. Okay. A-C-A-R A-S-M. Sarcasm meaning in Hindi कटाक्ष. ठीक है, means uh, indicating something as or saying something to someone else, okay, neglecting in the sense of neglect, negation. Don't do that on the internet. Now another one is respect others privacy. Now what is respect others privacy? As you people used to do that a lot, you people are just do not follow that particular rule. Respect the privacy. Now what is respect the privacy? You people are aware that what are the number of the teachers, and you call them or message them unnecessarily. You don't follow the instructions. Like just now I received a call from someone from your class. I'm not going to say the name, but if you had followed the instructions properly from the very beginning, you could have been accepted. You must not be waiting for 10-15 days to being accepted. If you had followed the rules, but you didn't follow. Repeatedly, almost all the teachers kept on saying, put your profile picture in school uniform with face visible, and you people are putting on any picture. So that is not acceptable. And then you call the teacher, you message the teacher, you disturb the teacher. This is not showing respect. So do one thing, from when you use the internet, be respectful to others' privacy. Don't try to interfere in someone's privacy. Now, obey copyright law. This is very important, and this is a punishable crime too. Punishable, it is punishable. Not only you must follow, but if you don't follow, you could be punished. Now what is that is, if there is something online available online and which is copyrighted, means it is the sole property of someone's intellect. Someone intellectually had created something, and you copy them, or you try to copy them and reproduce them as your own work. That is the breaching of copyright law. For example, the book itself, you can see over here, this one, not visible, now it is visible. You can see a C is written within the circle, C within the circle. This is the symbol of copyright. This book is written by someone, published by a publisher. You cannot just reproduce some or the whole of the part of the book as your own. That is the breaching copyright laws, and this is punishable. Do not indulge in spamming, means unnecessarily do not send lot of messages. Unnecessarily don't send lot of messages to someone. Use appropriate language. Yeah, that is the very important thing, and you people are good enough in that. You know what to say to whom. You must not use insulting language, sarcastic language while you are chatting or talking or video conferencing or even sending messages, mails to someone using the internet. Use appropriate emoticons and acronyms. While you are using the emoticons and acronyms, you hardly know what is the meaning of the acronyms and what is the effect of those acronyms. Now, what are acronyms are? Short form of a word or a part of sentence. Short form of a word or a part of sentence. If you are unaware about the meaning of that particular acronym, don't use it. Don't use it. They may be producing some other kind of impression, a negative impression about you on the person who is on the other side of the network. So be very sure you are what are the acronyms you are using. Those must be appropriate, not inappropriate ones. Then when you are using emote emotions, means emote icons. Emote icons you may be aware of, sending smileys, then sending someone rolling on the floor laughing in the form of GIF or small pictures or icons we say. Those emote icons must be used wisely. Be tolerant and careful. This is very important. Be tolerant. Now, what do you mean by tolerant? Means you must not get angry on someone very often. You must not abuse someone very often. You must not uh, take anything negatively very often. Then these are the things you must follow on the internet, and be careful. Now, what is be careful means? Don't give away your vital informations, personal informations like credit card number, the PIN number, the OTPs. Those are being available on the uh, on your mobile phone, because nowadays almost all of us are very aware of online banking and online uh, e-commerce and those things, and we used to get a lot of uh, OTPs, and there are many kind of different kind of fraudulent people available on the internet, frauds, and they can easily ask and trap you very easily, trap you, and then they get the OTP or your vital informations. Like for example, nowadays the latest kind of what do you say, the trapping is going on. You are being sent messages through the banks like your Aadhaar card will expire soon. Your bank account is expire soon. Your ATM card will expire soon. Update your Aadhaar number. Download an app or visit a particular website. You update your Aadhaar card. You update your क्या बोलते हैं, डेबिट कार्ड नंबर और your credit card number. Now, no banks just ask you for that. If they need, they will inform you in a proper manner, and they do not send shortened links of the website. They ask you to contact the branch. Never they ask you to visit a website or download an app to update those things. So when you are using the internet, be very careful about them. This is nowadays lot of kind of fraud people are there, and fraudulent activities are going on. Next is we must move on, and today we have to move on email and its features. Now, what is email? Email means sending messages or sending letters, sending proper text messages through internet. To receive and send email, obviously all of you, those who wants to do that, and obviously all of you are aware of what are emails nowadays, because without the email account you can't even open your mobile phone, you can't even install, you can't even what do you say, the start your mobile phone without the proper email accounts. So you know what is an email account. And now, how, what are the features of email account? Here the email account, all features are being discussed one by one. That is What is an email address? Now, email address consists of three parts. Basically, I say two parts. One is the username, which uniquely identify a person on the internet, and the other part is the domain name. Here is an example given is keeps publishing world at the rate of Gmail. Now, keeps publishing world is the username. This name is unique in gmail.com, means it is a unique name in Google, that the portal that provides the facility of emails. So this is unique, keeps publishing world. This is the username, and the other part gmail.com is the domain name, and they are separated by a symbol at. At the rate is used to separate those two parts. So whenever you write about the email account, this whole thing is important. I think all of you are aware of that. All of you know that. Those who are a little, what do you say, that unaware of those things, you must be aware of that part, because nowadays, as I said, you cannot be able to even um, open a open the mobile phone without the email. Now, creating an email. How to create an email? To create an email, first of all, you have to visit the website. In the book, it is shown about the gmail.com. So, I'm sharing the screen with you and showing you how to create the email. Share my screen here. Then it asks to go to Gmail, gmail.com. Now, first of all, let me sign out. Yes. Now, as I had signed out, mm, now here is an option to, you can see, continue, and then remove an account, user account, signed out. There is no option available. So here is something different. Okay. So I'm not going to show you all those. Let me see it from other option if it is available from the other app. Okay, if it is available, I'll show you. Uh, Sign out now. Gmail. No, it is not like that. It is not like that. As I had signed into my computer with my account, so it is showing my account only, and I cannot create a new account. So first of all, you have to open the website on which you want to create the email. Then you have to choose create new. Once you click on create new, you can get you will get a form. In that form, you have to fill in your name, date of birth, your then age, and various websites has various requirements. So accordingly, some websites may even ask for your phone number. Some may be asking for your verification of your age. So they may need your part of the credit card number or something like that. So in this way, many websites provides you that facility of searching for or creating emails. So according to that, you must create your email or fill in the form first. Then at last you have to click on create. And once you click on create, they will provide you with some user license, means the terms and conditions those needed to be followed by you while using those email or while using that particular portal. Okay. Now, after that, your email would be created, and that may appears like trying to show you I don't know whether I first let me open that Gmail, then use another account. Yeah, I know you cannot see me, see the things. Uh, Add to confirm your recovery email or phone number, add a home address. Okay, not now. I'm going on. I'm moving on. Now, this is the, yeah, I'll share with you and show you uh, how it looks like, the inbox. Yeah, share my screen, share. Now, you can see the inbox looks like this, something like this. Now, in this inbox, you can observe there are different sections. Here you can see the inbox, the shared, the snooze, the send, the draft, and then more. Then there is important chats, schedule actually, all mails, spam mails. Now see, these are the spam mails, trash, the emails those we had deleted. Then we have the categories, socials, updates, forums, promotions. Then we have the create new labels. There are many webs, many kind of options are available, and these are the emails. So I don't need any of these emails. So I had selected all of them, and when I can delete them. Now where is the delete option is uh, not available. So let me go to the inbox, and I don't need these and this. So I click on them and delete. So this is my something I need. So now how to create an email? To create an email or to write an email, first you click on compose. Then you have to select the name of the person to whom you want to say send. So I'm just typing a web name. Okay, abc@abc.com. Then you have to write in the subject line that this is important while sending the email, so that the person whom you are sending, he can understand that whether this email is important or not important. So I'm just writing just uh, hello. So anyone who is on the other side, he can understand, okay, this is not very important. So you can write in the type in the content, and at last you click on, where is that? यहाँ पे कुछ है हटना. I need to hide this and then click on send. The sent में गए, भेज दिए. Now what, whomever you have sent, the whatever you have sent, it is available over here. Now see, it is in the sent folder. In the sent folder, you can see I had sent this message to a person. Then we can create, many other services are available over here. So you can also use the different services. Those are available depending upon the need of your depending upon your need. Now there are two options. Once again, I'm going back and showing you two. Now see here, CC and BCC. CC stands for carbon copy and BCC stands for blind carbon copy. So whenever we want to send the email to a number of person, so whoever we see say send the names in BCC, the recipient cannot see to who others the same email is being sent. I'm repeating once again. 2 is the, here you can observe the blinking cursor, or 2 is the person to whom we want to send the email. CC, if we want to send the same copy of the email to a number of person, but the person at 2 and the person at CC can see, both of them see whom I had sent the email, same email. But when I use to send the emails to as BCC, then the person at whom we had added in BCC cannot see to whom or to who others the email is being sent. Okay, now comes to then subject, the message, attaching a file. To attach a file, just let me minimize, I will show you again. Now, uh, now see here, here it is, to attach files. To attach files, you can see here is the option of a paper clip. This paper clip, when you click on this paper clip, it will open a open dialog box. Now from this open dialog box, you can choose the different files that may be anywhere within your computer system. So here you can choose the file, then click on open, and you can observe there that the file name is visible over here. You can see the file name is visible here. Just let me देखो file name यहाँ पे visible हो गया. Now if you send, click on send, the person will receive the message as well as the copy of the file. Okay, copy, not the original file that you will receive, you will receive the copy. Your file will be there in your computer system unless you want to delete them. Okay, that's all from here. Then we move on, attaching a file, open हो गया. Replying and forwarding email. Replying and forwarding email. Now see here, I had received 2 emails. If you want to reply to this, first you open the email, then you can see the option over here. यहाँ पे एक ऑप्शन तुम लोगों को दिखा देते हैं ड्रॉ करके. See the option over here. This icon helps you to reply. Just let me click on this and you can see here is the message I can type in. And at last we need to click on the send option. यहाँ से send पे click करेंगे तो क्या होगा, automatically ये email वापस उसको चल जाएगा. Okay, now forwarding. Now while we forward the email, that's not very difficult at all. It's very simple. Just go back and select it. Then you can observe somewhere there is, here it is, archive. इसको सिलेक्ट करो और उसके बाद फिर से रिप्लाई ऑप्शन में, रिप्लाई में नहीं, then just to select, then see here, click on this. Now here is the option forward. फॉरवर्ड पे क्लिक करो, जिसको भेजना हो. है ना, whoever we want to send, and then finally we need to click on send option, the person to whom I want to send, and then the send option. Okay, yeah, do anybody have any doubt? किसी को कोई डाउट है? You can ask. You are not muted. Yeah, who's that? Say it louder. एनीवन? किसी को कोई डाउट नहीं है? If anybody have any doubt, you can ask.
सर बीबीसी।
बीबीसी नहीं रे गदी, बीसीसी। देखो बीसीसी, बीसीसी क्या है? हम लोग जब ईमेल भेज रहे हैं तो टू में लिखते हैं जिसको भेजना होता है, सीसी में लिखते हैं और जिसको जिसको सेम ईमेल भेजना है, ठीक है। मगर टू वाले को, सीसी वाले को भेजने वाले सारे का नाम दिखता है, ठीक है। मतलब हम लोग जिसको जिसको ये ईमेल भेजेंगे सारे लोगों को एक दूसरे का नाम दिखेगा, मतलब किस किस एड्रेस पे ईमेल गया। बट व्हेन सेंड द सेम ईमेल एज बीसीसी, रेसिपेंट नेम को अगर बीसीसी में डालेंगे तो बीसीसी वाले को नहीं दिखेगा और किसको किसको सेम ईमेल मिला है। इज इट क्लियर श्रेयांशी?
यस सर।
ओके, एनीवन एल्स? और किसी को कोई डाउट है? पूछो। विकास भाई बात।
Sir, what does beat around the bush means?
He beat around the bush, मतलब सही, not doing something else to what is actually needed। जैसे कि क्वेश्चन पूछे तो क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं तो तुम लोग क्या करते हो कि पर्टिकुलर वो आंसर नहीं दे रहे हो, चारों तरफ घूम रहे हो। दैट इज टर्म्ड एज, दैट इज अ प्रोवर्ब। beating around the bush means not answering to the point or not doing what you actually need to do, but doing rest all other work. That is called beat. That is a proverb, beating around the bush. Yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else? No. Okay then. Should we stop our class here? नहीं, कोई जवाब नहीं। चलो कोई बात नहीं। Get prepared for the next class you have, and we will discuss about the others। हो तो गया, थोड़ा सा ही बचा हुआ था, साइन आउट करना सिर्फ बचा हुआ था। तो साइन आउट जानते हो कैसे साइन आउट किया जाता है। नाउ योर, on the next day we will discuss about the question answers, so better you be prepared with the answers of the questions given in the exercise में दिया गया क्वेश्चन आंसर के साथ रेडी रहना, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट डे।
यस सर। ओके सर।
Okay, okay then, okay, have a nice day and get prepared for the next class you have।
थैंक यू सर।
Welcome।
Kerja sana, Mang. Ada